It's a distinction between what I call values and what I call behaviors. Because I think they're very different things, and I didn't used to think about that. I used to use the language of values and behaviors interchangeably as if it was the same thing. Values, it's all the same. But what I've come to see over time is they're actually very different from each other. So let me explain what the difference is and why it's so important. To me, the way I use the language, a value is an abstract concept. So examples of values are things like quality, teamwork, integrity, loyalty, respect, transparency. These are ideas, they're concepts, notions. That's what a value is. A behavior, in contrast, is an action. It's something I can literally see you doing. So a value is an idea, a behavior is an action. In parts of speech, you might think of it as a value is a noun and a behavior is a verb. It's a thing versus an action, all right? Now, I see a lot of companies that have a core value on their list for respect. We should all respect each other. And that sounds like a good thing. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't we want to do that? But what does that word mean? It means a lot of different things to different people. I mean, think about if you grew up in an inner city gang in Boca. There's a lot of inner city gangs in Boca, right? If you grew up in an inner city gang in Boca, your definition of what it looks like to show somebody respect or to diss them, to disrespect, could be a lot different than what it means in your family. He says, and the general manager says, here's our vision, and here's our mission, and here's our 6 core values. And our number 1 value is service. I mean, we're in the hospitality business. What could possibly be more important than delivering fabulous service to our guests? That's what we're all about. Well, she thought she gave me great service, right? If they got 200 different employees, they could have 200 different definitions of what great service looks like. So to simply say, well, we value service, okay, that's nice. I don't think it's clear enough. I don't think it's specific enough. Behaviors, because they're action-oriented, are much easier to teach, coach, guide, give people feedback about. Define our culture in terms of core values, but rather that we define them in terms of the specific behaviors that you say, if I could get our people to more consistently do these things, watch out. We'd be taking no prisoners in our marketplace. Boy, it drives me nuts when people do that. Well, what's the opposite of that? If they weren't doing that thing that drives you crazy, what would they be doing? Picture those people you wish you could clone. What do they do that makes you want to clone them? Well, you should see Mary. She always does. Okay, well, that's a pretty good list of behaviors. Sometimes picturing real humans makes it easier to think of this than it just being an abstraction in your brain. But picture the behaviors that you say, boy, if I could just get my people to more consistently do those things, watch out. We'd be one amazing organization. So here's what I want to do. I want to explain to you what a ritual is and give you some examples of rituals you're familiar with, explain why this is so important and how we use this, and this will all start to come together for you. So a ritual to me, when I use that language, a ritual is some behavior that we do over and over and over and over again until it becomes second nature. It's just one of those things we do around here. How many of you, when you woke up yesterday morning, said this to yourself, it's a brand new week, and this week, it's going to be the new me. You know, I'm turning over a new leaf this week. This week, I'm going to see if I can go every single day. And I mean literally every day, not even missing one, every single day, brushing my teeth every morning.